Hi YouTubers! Unfortunately, the picture you're seeing is not me, but bear with me as I have some thoughts to share with you. I wanted to discuss the recent video entitled Why I Hate Religion But Love Jesus by Jefferson Blethke. It went viral and is stirring up all sorts of debate. Now I thought I'd do it through Slideshow so that you could follow along easier. So, let's first talk about why I created this slideshow. I noticed a lot of video responses and comments that showed a lot of misunderstandings. Viewers simply couldn't put the puzzle pieces together. They might have lacked some intuition, intelligence of some sort, or even life experience. Others failed to grasp language, context, and tone to draw a decent conclusion, while others still got too emotional and took offense to the details and lost sight of the overall message. Now, Jefferson's video had no intentions to do the following. He didn't want to argue different semantics, details, scripture on what one Christian denomination is right or wrong over another. He wasn't there to argue over world religions. He wasn't there to convert a non-believer or atheist that there's a God, or to argue science versus faith, and most importantly, he wasn't there to argue the correctness of individual statements, the literal definitions of individual words, or even the title of his video. Now, I believe that Jefferson had three purposes to his video. One, he wanted to provoke thought to those who already believed in conventional Christian-based religion and its definitions. Two, he wanted to provoke thought of those who maybe once believed in those religions and its definitions and who turned away from them because those definitions didn't click or resonate with them in some way. And three, and most importantly, he wanted to state that the core message that conventional Christian-based religions preach ultimately doesn't harmonize or resonate with the masses anymore. That instead, you need to look at the actions of their prophet, Jesus, and emphasize the heart of those actions as the core message to the churchgoer. Now, the core messages of the conventional church, which most of us can walk away knowing. Sorry about that. One, we know that most conventional churches, they're known to define the rules of right and wrong. They're known to define the consequences of breaking those rules. They define the rules of what you need to do to get to heaven. And oftentimes we're measuring the levels of our holiness or the holiness of those churchgoers, unintentionally or not, whether or not you've kept to those rules of right or wrong. Now on the flip side, Jefferson's message says, forget about those details, or let's not forget about them completely, but essentially let's instead bring our attention to what's even more important, and that is to focus and observe the actions of Jesus and letting this lead to personal transformation. So in Jefferson's rap, he gives us several examples and he paints vivid imagery. Now, one is that of Jesus really loving sinners, dying for them. The prostitutes, the drunkards, the murderers. Jesus' action shows extreme love. Therefore, Jefferson is saying, focus on that extreme love that he's showing. That should be the core message. Alternatively, Jefferson paints a picture of the conventional church. And we've all heard the stories of the church, how they penalize sinners or guilt them for drug use, premarital sex, abortion, etc. What this is showing people, the church is showing people, is that we should judge people. That judgment and penalty are the ideas, the core message of the conventional church. In conclusion, what is Jefferson trying to say? Don't let conventional ideas of church, religion turn you away from God. Focus on Jesus' actions, his heart, to guide you towards the conclusion of his word. Don't let man-made constructs of the church or organized religion, the details that they bombard you with, turn you away. Thanks, and I hope you like this message.